really excited. We've got a great cookie project for you today. We're going to do fairytale sugar cookies. So out here I have all the supplies that you're going to need. Let's start with the cookies and show you what we're going to be doing. We've got a little princess pig right here, so this is the cutter for her. A little prince frog, checking her out there. And then we've got a cute little crown here, done with one of the copper cutters. Down here we've got a castle. We're going to have another castle I'll show you in a minute. This one I really like, this sword. It's really different. It's great for boys' parties as well as girls. And that's the cutter for that. We've got a cute little dragon, done with this one. A unicorn up here, done with this large one here. And then this is the other castle. This is actually a haunted house cookie cutter, but I just wanted to show you that you could make a fairytale castle out of that one. Other things that we're going to use, I've got some royal icing in bags here. Tip number 2 with green, tip number 1 with black, and a tip number 3 with white. Again, all royal icing. I have some sanding sugar. This is actually pretty new on the market because it's a pearlized. This is a ruby red sanding sugar. You can use any kind of sanding sugar though if you can't find that. Some pearls. These are pink sugar pearls. And then I have some white pearls that are right here in this bottle. And I have some larger ones here. Also some little flowers that I've made with plunger cutters. Here's one of the little plungers here. We're going to need some dusting powders. I'm going to be using cotton candy, blue sparkle, and then African violet, which is a petal dust. These others two are sparkle dusts. And then a coloring. This is brand new by AmeriColor. It's called Gold Sheen, and it's a Amerimist. It's an airbrush color, but we're going to use it with a brush to actually paint the gold. Another thing that is helpful but not necessary are texture mats. If you want to make your castle, if you want them to have stone on them or brick, it's a good thing to have some kind of a mat, either these green ones. There's also plastic ones out there. This one's a brick tone. I'm sorry, like a stone, cobblestone. This one is more of a brick right there, and then that's just another type. Okay, and then we're going to be using roll fondant. So I have a light pink, white, a periwinkle blue, which I've mixed royal blue and violet to make periwinkle, a little bit of red for a couple of the tongues, a lime green, and then a darker green. Okay, and I think that is about it as far as the supplies. So, and then of course your cookies. So your cookies are cut with these cutters, baked up. To bake these, it's good to use a sugar cookie dough that doesn't spread a lot for your cookies. And when I bake the cookies, I roll them out on parchment. I roll out the dough on parchment paper, and then I cut the same size shape. So I'll do all my castles together, and then all these smaller ones together on a separate sheet, because the smaller ones obviously bake faster than the larger cookies. So keep that in mind. If you want your cookies to be all the same thickness, a couple of things you can do. You could take, you could buy one of those rolling pins that has the bands on the sides, and that when you roll out, your cookie dough will always be the same, thickness, the same height. Or if you don't have one of those, just take a couple of wooden skewers like this, place your cookie dough down, and then just roll out your cookie dough between the two skewers, and then it'll all be nice and even, and then you can bake it. Okay, so I mean, pretty basic stuff on the baking. Okay, so let me just clear my area just a little bit, and we'll go ahead and start with the little princess piggy.